I wanted to say thank you so much for watching the end of an era and the final show, and to tell you that the next two episodes, episodes 3 and 4, will be out tomorrow. And the final two episodes are going to be out on December 23rd. Thank you for everything. Happy holidays, you guys.
Kelce-land is delivering drama, joy, and plot twists all at once. First up, Kylie Kelce shares how her daughters were absolutely buzzing while watching a Chiefs game alongside Taylor Swift, turning a normal kickoff into a core memory moment.
That was a really cool moment. It was also super exciting to get to see friends and family that were there, because the girls were so excited to get to watch a game with all of them.
And then, because Taylor never operates on a small scale, she drops an early holiday gift for fans that sends Swifties straight into binge-watch mode. After that, Kylie opens up about making sure her kids experience Travis Kelce's games in a way that stays fun, light, and pressure-free. Meanwhile, things get heavy on the field as Travis reacts to the shock of losing Patrick Mahomes mid-game.
Obviously, we lost our quarterback, man. Patty Mahomes, our guy, our brother, our fearless leader, our face of the franchise.
And finally, Rob Gronkowski's gut feeling about Travis's NFL future sparks a whole new wave of retirement chatter.
My gut tells me about Travis Kelce is that he will not be back next year.
File this under wholesome chaos with a side of glitter, because Kylie Kelce had herself a full-on core memory kind of weekend at Arrowhead Stadium. The whole thing felt less like a regular NFL game and more like a family reunion that accidentally happened to include one of the biggest pop stars on the planet. Kylie had some work-related reasons to be there, but let's be honest, the real headline was her daughters finally getting to see Uncle Travis do his thing on his home turf, and their excitement levels were reportedly somewhere between Christmas morning and free dessert at a restaurant energy. This was the first time the girls had ever watched Travis play at Arrowhead, which instantly turned the night into a big deal. The private box was packed with familiar faces, family vibes, and enough excitement to power the stadium lights. Then there was the seating arrangement that sent the internet into a mild meltdown. A fan-captured clip showed Kylie posted up next to Taylor, who was there supporting her fiancé Travis. The moment felt completely natural, not staged, not flashy, just very casual Sunday with the fam, if your family happens to include a global pop icon. Taylor was seen scooping up one of Travis's nieces like it was second nature. Adding to the family-forward energy, Donna Kelce was also present, fully in her proud mom era. She reportedly shared a warm hug with Travis before kickoff, setting the tone for an emotionally stacked night. And while that cozy family-packed stadium moment was still living rent-free in everyone's heads, Taylor went right ahead and cranked the generosity dial up to 11 because apparently she's allergic to doing anything small. The pop powerhouse is deep in her giving era, and fans are basically waking up every day asking, so what now? First, it was the surprise drop of the opening episodes of her Disney Plus docuseries just before her birthday, which already felt like showing up to a holiday party and finding out Santa came early and brought snacks. Then, just when Swifties were settling into that emotional roller coaster, Disney Plus casually announced that the rest of the episodes were coming sooner than planned, branding it as an early holiday gift like it's no big deal, even though the internet promptly combusted.
Oh, hey guys, it's Taylor. I wanted to say thank you so much for watching the end of an era and the final show, and to tell you that the next two episodes, episodes 3 and 4, will be out tomorrow. And the final two episodes are going to be out on December 23rd. Thank you for everything. Happy holidays, you guys.
The 6-part series is an all-access backstage pass to the Eras Tour, the stadium-smashing, history-making marathon that ran from March 2023 through December 2024 and basically redefined what on tour even means. The show pulls back the curtain on everything from the massive production chaos to quieter personal moments that fans usually only imagine while crying into their merch hoodies. The first two episodes landed on December 12th, immediately sending viewers into full binge mode, analyzing every frame like it's a final exam. Episodes 3 and 4 are still locked in for their scheduled midnight Pacific release this Friday, but the real kicker is that the final episodes are now sprinting toward release instead of strolling. By midnight Pacific time on December 23rd, the entire series is sitting on Disney Plus, waiting to absolutely wreck holiday productivity. It's perfectly timed for peak couch behavior, where plans are canceled, pajamas are mandatory, and just one more episode becomes a lifestyle. And yes, for anyone keeping score at home, there's extra excitement brewing because upcoming episodes don't just talk about Travis Kelce, they actually show him.
All aboard!
First of all, if you ever would have told me that the most meaningful relationship I would ever have.
And as fans were still buzzing over those upcoming glimpses of Travis on screen, the real behind-the-scenes tea came straight from Kylie Kelce herself, who pulled back the curtain on what it was actually like experiencing that Chiefs game through the eyes of four very opinionated little humans. Kylie broke it all down with peak mom honesty, explaining that this Arrowhead visit hit different because it was the first time the girls truly understood they were watching Uncle Travis in his natural habitat.
The girls had not yet seen Uncle Trav play in Arrowhead Stadium.
She had to gently remind Wyatt and Elliot that yes, they had technically seen him win a Super Bowl before, but that memory came bundled with a little emotional damage thanks to Jason's loss, which required some post-game morale rebuilding at home.
I did have to explain this to Wyatt and Ellie, that they saw Uncle Trav win a Super Bowl. That was exciting. After we came down from the sadness for Dad, that was, the catch-22. We were sad for Dad, super happy for Uncle Trav.
And once that emotional hurdle was cleared, excitement kicked in fast. The kids were genuinely thrilled to see Travis light up the field in Kansas City, even if football isn't exactly their chosen personality trait.
Actually got to go and see him play at Arrowhead, which is his home stadium and has been for his entire NFL career. So that was a really cool moment. It was also super exciting to get to see friends and family that were there because the girls were so excited to get to watch a game with all of them.
Kylie admitted her daughters are usually not football fans at all and will actively protest if the game dares to appear on the TV at home. Apparently yelling at their parents to turn it off is a well-practiced sport in the Kelce household. As for how the kids handled the action, their reactions were all over the place, which honestly tracks.
They are not that interested in football, to be quite honest with you. They actually yell at us anytime we try and put football on the TV and only get on board after a little while of realizing that they can freely yell.
While the older girls soaked in the chaos, baby Finley reportedly clocked out early, sleeping peacefully through the noise like a champ. Kylie later joked that Finley was completely unfazed because her daily life already sounds like a full stadium thanks to her three sisters.
Finny slept for an hour and a half there, so she's a real one. She actually slept through all of the screaming and cheering, which is hilarious to me. There were a couple people who were like, oh, that's power to her for sleeping. I'm like, have you met her three older sisters? Do you know that this is actually exactly what our house sounds like on any given day at any given time?
Meanwhile, off the field, Jason Kelce was also making headlines by sharing his thoughts on Travis potentially stepping away from the game, emphasizing patience, reflection, and enjoying these final regular season moments before any big decisions sink in.
Right after a season, especially with the way this one's been, has been so up and down. I mean, they're 1-7 and one-score games. Like they've been close, and for right now, it's just too fresh. You got to step away from it. You got to think about it. And then, it'll come to you.
And just as everyone was still riding that emotional high, the mood on the field took a sharp left turn when Travis Kelce found himself processing one of those football moments that doesn't feel real until it very much is. Travis was genuinely stunned watching Patrick Mahomes go down with an injury, the kind of silence falls, stomach drop scenario that sucks the air out of the stadium in seconds. Travis fully expected Mahomes to pop back up, shake it off like he's done 100 times before, and lead another comeback because that's basically been the script for years.
He's a fearless warrior when it comes to this football thing, and he's going to make sure that he comes back stronger than ever. And
instead, reality hit hard when Mahomes limped toward the locker room, and suddenly the night shifted from competitive chaos to collective disbelief. Travis spoke with raw emotion about seeing his longtime teammate sidelined, describing Mahomes as the ultimate battler, the type of player wired to push through pain and drag the team forward no matter what.
He's been crowned champion because he's battled through everything, and he's going to battle through this. It's the only way this guy is wired, man. He's a warrior, man. I'm telling you, this guy's played through everything, battled through everything.
The injury didn't just sting in the moment. It opened up a much bigger can of oh no for the future. With a long recovery timeline potentially looming, the ripple effects extend way beyond a single loss, forcing the Chiefs to stare down an uncertain road ahead. This moment hits differently for Travis personally. Retirement has quietly hovered in the background over the past couple of off-seasons, and while nothing is decided yet, watching his quarterback and closest on-field partner go down only adds weight to those thoughts. Sources shared that if this game ends up being one of Travis's final memories in a Chiefs uniform, the image of Mahomes leaving the field is going to be etched into his brain forever, along with the sting of the Chargers' loss. Despite the blow, Travis didn't disappear once Mahomes was out. He stayed active, connecting frequently with backup quarterback Gardner Minshew and continuing to grind as the team tried to hold things together. Sources confirmed Travis pulled in 7 catches for 70 yards, quietly reminding everyone why he's still one of the most reliable targets in the league. And with Travis still grinding through that tough stretch on the field, the conversation around his future suddenly got a lot louder thanks to a very familiar voice chiming in from the sidelines. Rob Gronkowski casually dropping his gut feeling about Travis not returning next season sent Chiefs Kingdom into a full spiral, because when Gronk talks tight ends and retirement, people listen. The Chiefs sitting outside the playoff picture this late in the year has already made the vibes weird, and with Patrick Mahomes sidelined and Gardner Minshew steering the ship, the season feels like it's drifting instead of charging forward. This version of December feels different for Travis. The usual safety net of January football isn't there, and for a 36-year-old who's been through countless hits, long seasons, and emotional roller coasters, that reality hits hard. Travis hasn't sugar-coated the grind lately, opening up about how putting in endless work doesn't always deliver the answers you expect. That honesty landed heavy because fans aren't used to hearing uncertainty from someone who's basically been a cheat code for a decade. Enter Gronkowski, who insiders say recognized the signs instantly because he's lived this movie before. Having walked away, come back, and eventually shut the door for good, Gronk sees patterns that scream crossroads. While Gronk made it clear Travis is still producing at a level most teams would happily build around, he also acknowledged the unavoidable presence of Father Time tapping shoulders across the league. For players like Travis, the margin between elite and human gets thinner every year, and the noise around that shift gets louder.
My gut tells me about Travis Kelce is that he will not be back next year.
This speculation isn't about decline so much as timing. Travis's career resume already reads like a Hall of Fame brochure, complete with championships, record-breaking moments, and a legacy that rewrote what the tight end position could be. Gronk's take wasn't meant as shade, but as respect, recognizing when a player is given everything the game can reasonably ask for. Right now, Travis is still focused on finishing strong, locking in with his teammates and handling whatever comes next one game at a time. But with every snap, every hit, and every post-game reflection, the question hangs a little heavier in the air, turning what might look like just another late-season stretch into something far more meaningful. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.